If you love somebody enough, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Tom T. Hall. My name's Keith Williams with Fretmore Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. And I'm going to do this great Tom T. Hall song. We're actually going to do, this is Bobby Bear's version. A lot of people recorded this, but Tom T., I think, and I'm not sure, I was going to check, I used to know what it was. I think he capos up one, or he plays it in F anyway, so I think it's F or F sharp anyway. I played it in the E position, capoed up one or two, and but there's a bar chord in there, and I was just I was listening to Bobby Bear's version. I didn't even remember he had it out, and he does it in D. He does, I think, a key change. I didn't do the key change. I did a cover on it you can follow along with, and I didn't do the key change on that, but I just kind of kept it just a real simple version of this. Kept it in D, and there's a minor chord, but it's just, there's no bar chord at all in this whole song. And so it's just a fun little song, and I try to make these as easy as I can for you. So, and for me too, mostly for me. No, I like to make them easy for everybody, really. But key of D right here, and we've got a G in there, and I may do a G this way, but you just do a G however you're used to playing it. And then we've got an A in there. Okay, you can get that A however you want to. 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 1 finger. And then the E minor, and you can get that however you want to too. Since I'm playing with the going kind of in this position, I jump up and use my first and second finger to get that E minor. Anyway, pretty simple song, and a few verses, but they're all just very short. And of course, the end of all of them, that's how I got to Memphis, and it's the same chord progression throughout. Except for the 2 little places where it kind of changes up, sort of a, I guess, a bridge type situation there. It changes up and goes to the A there and stuff. But anyway, let's go through this thing. Like I say, you want to follow along on the cover, and you'll kind of see the whole song. I'm going to probably do a lot of stopping and starting, and I won't do it exactly like the song and parts of it, because I'll talk part of it and this and that. So be sure to check out the cover. You can follow along with the whole thing. Here's the first verse. If you love somebody enough, G, back to D, you'll follow wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis, E minor, now G. That's how I got to Memphis. That chord progression is the same throughout. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 verses to this thing. Okay, 6 verses, and every one of them is just like we just did right there. So I'm going to talk this next one and just walk you through it slow. If you love somebody, it starts out with the same line. If you love somebody enough, G, you'll go D wherever your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis, E minor, now to G. That's how I got to Memphis, D. All right, now here's the change up, this little bridge part. Like I said, this is in 2 different places, different words, but it's the same. They're, as far as the melodic structure and all of that, the phrasing is the same, okay, for both of these sections. Okay, it goes to A here. I know if you'd seen her, you'd tell me, G, 'cause you are my friend, D. Back to A. I've got to find her and find out, G, the trouble she's in, D. Now to A. Then we do the verse again. Tell me she's not here, G. I'll follow the trail, D. Follow the trail of her tears. That's how I got to E minor, G. That's how I got to D. That's how I got to D. All right, so and then we do another verse. She'd get mad. She used to say, G, that she'd D come back to Memphis someday. That's how I got to E minor, G. That's how I got to D. Okay, and then we do another verse. I haven't eaten a bite. Now you can do a little. Well, I did a little break, but it wasn't here actually. It was after this verse. I haven't eaten a bite, G, or slept D for 3 days and nights. That's how I got to Memphis, E minor, G. That's how I got to D. Okay, and then we go. And what I did is I just went and did that. The E minor and G. So I'm just doing that on the A string, a little lick there. So just open A, and then A 2nd fret, and then open D string, and then just play the E minor, now G, and D. And you can do that again if you want to. Now we go to the A here, because this is like another little bridge part. I've got to find her and tell her, G, that I love her so deep. Now to A, I'll never rest till I find out why she had to go to D and A. Here's our last verse, okay? Thank you for your precious time. Back to D. Forgive me if I start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis, E minor, G. That's how I got to D. That's how I got to... I don't know how many times you want to do this. G, do this a few times. And D. And what I did it that many times. And then I went, that's how I got to Memphis, G. That's how I got to Memphis. Went and kind of did that same lick that we did in a little break, and then as far as ending it, I just raised my index finger, something like that right there. That'll get her done. But anyway, as I say, Tom T capoed up, or I don't know if he capoed, he probably played it open, but either played it in F or F sharp. I can't remember now, but anyway, in the E position, capoed up. And as I say, there's a bar chord in there. I think an F sharp minor is what's in there, but this makes it a lot easier doing it in the D. And then again, Bobby Barrett did a key change, but I think he went up to D sharp. So, you know, again, you either want to go all the way up a full step to E, which makes it easier, or you're going to have to capo or play some bar chords, you know, to get that D sharp, or at least the only way I know to do it anyway is to get it without capoing. So I didn't do the key change, like I said, just trying to make these as simple as possible, get you singing some songs, get you playing these songs, and they don't have to be difficult. You know, they can be fun, and you can enjoy what you're doing. So hopefully you've enjoyed this lesson. Hopefully it's a great song, something that you've maybe hadn't heard before, but like it. I hadn't heard it in a long time. There was somebody else, Daryl Dodd actually, he came out with this again years later, and so that's kind of where I think I heard it the first time, honestly, and realized it was a Tom T. Hall song, and then other people recorded it. So I like Daryl Dodd's version as well. But anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in tonight. If you could give us a thumbs up on this one, subscribe to us if you would. Check out our links down below in the description. Share us on social media, and check out our other videos out there. And like I say, check out the cover to this song if you want to play along with it. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.